Welcome everybody to Starry Eyes, the podcast where you submit your tips and tricks. Yeah, we're the ones doing the tips and tricks. Shut up, everybody in the chat. Starting over. Hey everybody, this is Starry Eyes, 8th Workshop Starry Eyes, the podcast where you submit your sprites so we can tell you tips and tricks on how to improve your artwork. That's right. I'm looking at you, everyone in the chat. Your artwork. I'm pointing at the screen right now. I'm Sprite Star, creator of Olympia. We got Wistream, creator of Astra, and we got Geek, creator of Malo. Yeah.
Did you know that one time I checked to see if a mug was empty by tipping it over? It wasn't empty.
Oh, no.
So clearly we are the best of the best to tell you how to improve your artwork. Yeah, how's everybody doing today? You guys doing good? Doing good? We're doing good. We're gonna go ahead and get on started. Cause
My eyelashes stick together.
Yikes.
anyway, we're gonna go over to our first submission, and it's been a while since we've seen this little guy, but we're glad to have him back on the podcast. Colonel Brash is back and better than ever. Look at him scuttling.
Yeah.
Crap. But yeah, we got ourselves a walking animation, it seems like. And which one of you would like to tackle this one first?
Sad. Okay. Before we do start, they did say something specific. I'd appreciate if you focused on the legs. So I made a version without the claws, arms blocking them. There you go. Each set of legs has different colors.
Yeah.
I mean,
They look like
different
pool
lightsabers.
noodles.
Yeah,
They don't look like pool
people playing Beat Saber be like.
noodles.
There's actually nothing wrong with this one, I'd say. I mean, doing it right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, aside from, like, you know, in the end result, you're gonna have, like, different tones for the legs, so you could easily tell them apart, but other than that, yeah, you're doing pretty good on this one.
Good submission.
Yeah.
Good job, clap.
You get one clap. Is that gonna be the seal of approval on this podcast? Just like singular clap? Because I'm cool with this bit.
Okay, not necessarily for the legs, but I do have a little thing. I do have a little note. I don't know how to feel about like the actual body part, like the part where it kind of like bobs downwards a little bit to left and right.
Yeah.
I feel like that should linger for like 2 frames instead of 1 frame. It just kind of like twitches and it's weird. Although if you're going for like a twitchy motion, then okay, that's cool. But I don't know. It just kind of looks like that.
Yeah.
Totally understandable. What's in this water?
It's one of those days.
Other than that, I don't really have anything to say about it.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. I really don't have anything to say to it. The only thing that I would like probably say would be like the claw motion, but that's really not what you're looking to solve.
Yeah.
So
Don't even
Also-
have outlines yet.
I appreciate the outlines of the legs, actually.
yeah,
Yeah.
it really does make it easier to see.
Plus, you're gonna have outlines on the end of it anyway. So it's good to know that. It's good to see it like with the maximum amount of clutter with the outlines.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works. It looks properly scuttly.
Yeah, and we're seeing it, and we think crap. You did a good job.
Crab.
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 You know, I'm thinking of crab dance, but you know what popped up in my mind first?
What's that?
Friggin' Astronomia, the friggin' coffin dance. I don't know why, but that's not like the crab dance.
It's not
The
crap.
wrong meme.
Or the right meme.
Wrong.
Yeah, the right meme, depending on the context.
Alrighty, next one.
Yeah, let's go over to our next submission.
Go.
You got a good pixel art animation. Next up will be our uppercomer. As an upcomer is already out. Congratulations, Buttercup, for the good release. Proud of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here we go. Where to go? Why is it up there? What?
Yeah.
Ah!
He is flying.
Hold on. Get down here. Fuck.
Let gravity fall on the head.
Oh, I love that show.
Yeah. But
when gravity falls.
exactly. So we got ourselves here a nice little dash set, and I'm going to like not give input on this because I actually have I actually had like a good little influence over how this animation was done. So I'll let you guys take the show on this one.
Alright. Should I start or should you wish?
I'm gonna be honest here. I can't see anything. Right? Because like first of all, you've been encouraging them.
Yeah.
I've been just like keep on improving, trying not to self-deprecate. And now we have a released character that was amazing.
Yeah.
But I really can't find anything to suggest here. Mostly because like one, they're already completed, two, and it's extremely good already by itself.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like you can't improve an already released character.
Yeah.
Hell,
Yeah.
was already redoing it. They're redoing all of Crag's sprites, all of them.
And I'm redoing all the Olympia sprites.
Yeah.
And then adding more.
Just
Because
because you released. Yeah. Oh yeah, the definitive edition. Yeah.
Also, like I like the subtle detail there where she pushes her body up, like after the skid
yeah.
on the floor,
Yeah.
so you get like enough momentum going up. It's pretty cool. And I also like how the trail is made. It just fades wonderfully,
Yeah.
not like instantly like a lot of attacks usually. Like it fades the trail instead. And I really like that decision. It's like that's one decision that you don't see much in most characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you do decide to actually go back to the sprite or whatever, my only sort of criticism would be the one frame where it transitions from the slide to the kick kinda is a little jank. Like it doesn't really transition between either of them. It just kinda is there. Other than that, it's perfect.
Yeah. Did a good job on this one. But yeah. Once again, yeah. I can't really speak on this one because I've already like worked with Buttercup on this, so I don't want to like either repeat what I've already said or whatever. But you did a good job regardless. Good job, Buttercup. Anyway, we got ourselves a link.
I like how I can ping Buttercup just by typing @butt and then
Congratulations, Buttercup. You got.
By the way, guys, Cupcake is already released. the one made by Buttercup. So try them out on
Yeah, go
Merchant.
play them. They're really good.
Really good.
Yeah,
Really good.
right. Next one
Link.
got Lonk.
Yeah.
Lang.
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 All right, you guys started off on these, so I'll start on this one. And yeah, this is a really solid sprite. At first I wasn't really feeling the art style of it, but it's growing on me. Like, there's just a lot of motion going on here, and the motion's at the right places. So trying to figure out what I would change for this. I think the only thing, and I think this is just like a thing for this like modder or whatever. The only thing I would change is the shade in the shade of blue in the shirt needs to be a little higher of contrast, in my opinion, because it's getting kind of muddy there. I know it's just the chest, and it's not really a focal point. Your focal point's going to be the sword, if anything, and the shield, and they'll stand out. But for the sake of clarity of the sprite altogether, I think the shirt's like shade should be a tad darker. As far as like the motion of the animation goes, I think it's fine, honestly. A little bit weirdness going on in the calf of the leg there, but that's about it. I don't see anything else I would pick out. What do you guys think?
Okay. First of all, I love how you did the shading here. Non-standard. It's actually taking advantage of the muted colors instead of like, you know, your regular colored contrast kind of thing.
Yeah.
Right, good. I love it. It also reflects Link really well. This is the Breath of the Wild Link, right?
Yep.
Okay. Actually, I haven't seen the idle pose. Wait, no, they don't even have a idle pose, don't they?
Yeah, it's
To be on track, guys.
Do they have like a battle stance pose though?
yeah.
Yeah.
In Smash Brothers, it's more out, like his arms are more spread out. Like it actually shows more of his like torso area because how the sword is placed. If I remember correctly, it's a little different. He's more facing towards the opponent than it is in Ultimate. I still like it.
Yeah, it's okay. Now I noticed it, like on the version on the version on, I believe, Smash Ultimate. He actually has a shield forward, covering it. Yeah. I mean, I'm not criticizing you on that because like it's clearly a different pose, right? I don't know why, but it feels like it's like an unusual pause in the animation. But then I just like look at it a little bit further. It's like, oh no, it's not a problem. It's a nitpick. It's just moving all in the right place. I can't pick something out. Right? Like, and I also love how you actually stylize the outline here. You only put like the outlines on the important parts, but usually like people would like add outlines to the hair.
Yeah.
Or the boots. Edge of the boots or edge of the gloves, but you did here not by like you didn't do it here by choice, giving it some unique feel to it. So I really like it.
Yeah. What about you, Geek?
I'm chewing ice.
Oh, okay.
Okay, third in place. I can't really put my finger on it, but it feels a little pillow shady. Not super pillow shady, just a little. I don't think it's anything to worry about. I think I'm just dumb.
I mean,
But
that's yeah. I think that's just like the art style of the creator here.
Yeah.
Because some of you guys are pretty like hell bent on not going by Ravel's art style norms.
Yeah.
And even then, I still think this is like a passable thing for it. You know, like it's not it's not too criminal.
Yeah, like it wouldn't look out of place.
Yeah.
But besides that, I would look into not necessarily doing like the full black outlines, but having just like darker colors where the boots and the pants meet. And
Yeah.
Same with the arm and gloves. Just kind of like separate it a little bit, because if I like move away from the screen just to see it smaller, then like it does look a little homogenous. Is that the right use for that word? But anyway, it just kind of like blends together, and I think some separation would be nice on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think the color contrast also does it justice though when I zoom out or look. There's enough color contrast to like pick apart the details. However,
Yeah.
It could be stronger contrasts, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
yeah. A good way to actually do, like, if you have enough contrast, is like take your sprite outside of a sprite or any sprite program you have, put it onto a photo editing program, and then just add blur to it. If you can't tell apart the individual parts, then you're doing something wrong. It's a UI UX thing, or rather user experience thing, where we kind of blur the screen and see if like we could pick apart details and such. And it's a really useful way to actually see if like, you know, disabled people could pick apart the detail too.
Yeah.
And I think that's all I have here.
Yeah. You guys picked out more things about it than I did, so I think it's pretty good. Yeah, listen to Geek and Wish's input. They'll definitely help you improve your artwork from here on out. All right, let's move over to our next one. And our favorite Jester is back and ready for more. Look at him go. He's swinging his hips. Swinging his arms.
This is the new idol.
Yeah.
And it's good this time.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Hey, man. There's only one way to go, and that's up. And he went there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
He went there. And definitely there. Right? Like, I could see the jingles, the subtle movement on the legs,
Yeah.
the body actually turning, the hair bouncing along with the hat. Great. So,
The stripes on the clothes are actually like they're moving. They're like synced up with the bells.
Yeah.
It's all one
okay,
object
I'm gonna break some illusion here.
What?
Hat only moves horizontally.
Ah! Can't unsee it. No. Why'd you do that? Why'd you say that?
The wig has been pulled off, guys. I'm sorry.
I mean, to be honest though, if we're gonna like look at this from a game perspective, it's not that as noticeable as you think. Kind of like, since the movement of the entire body is like, it's very dynamic, right? It kind of tricks your head a little if you don't pay attention to it, that it actually is bouncing.
Kind of like a Jester. I get it. Oh, oh, I get it. That's a funny joke.
How about you guys? What do you guys have on this? Because like right now, I don't really see much. I mean, you got everything.
This is like
at
a
least the point.
this is a complete like 180 as far as like how the old idol was and how it is. Like you've taken the advice and things that we've given you for the other moves and you applied it to the idol, as well as the stuff that we give
Yeah.
into you for the idol, and it looks great. Like this, it's a beautiful animation here. Other than like the hat swing, and even then, like I think that's like a very minor thing. I can't really pick out anything. You could always like smooth it out, but like don't. It's fine as is, honestly. We've gotten a lot of good submissions tonight, actually. Holy hell.
Yeah.
You guys are really stepping your game up, and that's what we'd like to see.
Yeah. And then like the experienced one gets replaced with the new ones, and then like cycle repeats over, and it always keeps me very excited.
Yeah.
Okay, one thing I do want to point out: the hand on the right kind of is weird when it moves in front of the bell. I don't know. I can't.
Oh yeah,
It
there's
just
like
looks weird.
there's a strange rotation going on here. Like the bell
It's
just
not-
kind of shows up in front of it instead of it like. I think I know what's going on here.
Yeah, it's like the hand just kind of snaps to the position right in front of the bell, so like my brain does not associate. Oh, it's moving in front of it. It's just like, where did it go?
I think the issue here is actually that this animation is like running on like I'm guesstimating 6 frames.
Yeah.
I'm looking at 6 frames, probably 8. Actually, no. I'm settling on 6. If you just add one more frame for when the hand is moving past the bell and another frame moving it before the bell, and just like smooth out that animation without really altering the pace of it,
Yeah.
then you're straight. That would be the one thing that I'd say the add in, and it's just
Yeah,
like 2
like-
frames and it's an in between. So
Yeah. Like the hand on the left is fine with the purple thief because like it does move in front of the bell, but it moves past it really quickly, and so it's enough to just
Yeah.
be like, okay, they are 2 separate entities. Also, the colors on them are similar enough to make it like not noticeable if the color actually changes a little bit, which does happen when the hand moves in front of the bell.
yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's a good sprite.
Good sprite.
Good job.
Good job.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that. It's, I was about to mention that. Oh, the hand becomes the bell.
Yeah.
All right.
There we go. That's geek, everybody.
Yeah.
I like how that somehow synced up at half speed.
All right, let's go over to another animation. And our boy Bob is back and better than ever. Look at him go. He's swinging and swiping and swinging.
He's
Oh.
shaded.
Oh my god, it is shaded.
Yo, you shading.
And also, like, he's
You
not
really do shade.
anymore. He's actually, like, it's proper proportions.
Yeah.
Did they actually take the time to, like, completely revamp the character? Because if so,
Oh,
you've done
no.
a good job.
One hell of a revamp. Holy crap.
Yeah?
This is where we call. This is why we say there's no other path but going up. Alright. So, it's doing the thing that I'm also like again. It's like it's fading the smear again, but like, you're still a bit of progress.
here.
Yeah. Wait, like, I don't really have a problem with an anti-alias smear,
No,
but here's the thing.
it's not an issue. It's like nobody does that. Good job.
Yeah?
I don't do that.
I do that, but not in Rivals, but that's besides the point.
I do that, but only in certain specific circumstances.
It's just
It really
very,
depends.
it's very eye-catching, too. Like,
Yeah. Did you reference Link's jab for this? Because it looks like pose to pose. It's totally Link. Like, he didn't trace over it or anything, but I can see the inspiration.
Yeah.
Also, what do you call this? I just noticed how it actually has an extended hitbox. Good job.
You can actually hit.
I don't know why, but like, I feel like the second jab feels off, right?
I think it's because the smear ends too early.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Ends too early, and the way it fades on the second also makes it a little weird. Because yeah, since the it ends early, it also feels like the trail shouldn't be lingering there on fade out.
Yeah.
Like, I get it if you end it there in the second jab, but try to shorten the length of the what do you call this, the fade out too.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, other than that, it looks good. Like, sure, it looks a little like it's moving a little too fast to tell, but I think the shirt is a little pillow shaded, so be on the lookout for that.
Yeah.
When doing it.
Oh, by the way, here's another detail I noticed. Foot turning.
Oh my god, it does! Yes!
Oh my god. Yes. That is so good.
Yeah, good job.
Good job. Nice.
Nice. Very cool.
I actually do have something, but like I've been like sitting here trying to figure out what it is, and what I'm gonna say is probably not even it. You know what? Now I'm looking at it. No, scratch that. I know exactly what it is. That back arm, the arm that doesn't have the knife in it, it's jittery.
Oh,
You
yeah,
see it?
little.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, on the second hit. Like,
That is the only thing that's holding this animation back. That little jitteriness there. And you want to know what we call that? Cleanup. Every animator got to do that, so it's fine.
Hey.
I wouldn't say that's the only thing. I would say look into making the smear on the second hit actually extend to where the knife like settles for that swing.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It just kind of like cuts off before it cuts off before his head. Haha, cut knife.
Do nice.
And it just kind of looks like it teleports over to where it ends, which is weird.
Yeah.
But yeah. Also the shirt shading.
Yeah. Shirt
So
shading. Connecting the smear so it at least looks like it's following more closely to the knife motion, and fixing the jitteriness of the hand on the second swing, rather the backhand of the second swing. But yeah, I don't see anything else.
You guys remember?
We actually pointed out one thing separately from each of us.
Hey, we're a team.
Yeah.
Okay.
You remember this guy's like earlier sprites? This is a hell of an improvement.
Yeah.
The older ones are like sketchy as hell.
You guys are improving so fucking much, man.
Yeah, like.
Love it whenever I see it. Okay.
If you need a frame of reference for how much you're improving, go to the SE Submissions channel, search from your own username has image, and then see your past submissions, and just like go backwards from there, see how much you've improved since then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this fight's good. We should move to the next.
Yeah. All right, we got ourselves Pokemon this time, and this time, Gen 3 gang rise up is Frumus.
Hell yeah, Shroomish! Best.
We got ourselves a pretty subtle idol here. Oh shit! I didn't notice when we got the submission to have ready for the Starry Eyes podcast. There's anti-alias. There's like subpixelation on the spots. Yo, look at that.
That is a mastery of one thing that's really hard to come across.
Yeah.
And also, have you guys like this is like one of the good subpixel animation reference they like submissions because like you could absolutely tell that the like only some parts are moving the opposite way, and then the what do you call this? It's like the entire waist thingy just follows through.
Yeah. Secondary motion.
Yeah, secondary. Yeah, it's not follow through.
Yeah, like his face moving back and forth does a lot of work conveying like what is actually moving, what's carrying the momentum.
Yeah.
'Cause, like, since that moves before everything else, it gives him a very like cloth-like feeling. Not necessarily cloth, but it has the same sort of figure. It just kind of like gets pulled around and everything, which is really cool.
My only thing that I can say about this animation is literally like the next fucking step when it comes to this, and that's just in betweens. Like that's it. Like it's choppy in my opinion. Like it's moving at a certain pace, and like it's not enough frames for the amount of the pace that it's going. But it's subpixelation in betweens, which just means you're just moving colors around. Like it's literally like the next step of smoothing this animation out. Like I won't say double the amount of frames. That's excessive. I do like the whole frames of when the head turns one way and then turns the other. Yeah, just a couple of frames for especially the dots that doesn't look like there's like green lines that show up. You should always like have those colors look like it's blending from one end to the other.
Yeah.
How would you add more in-betweens? I'm not sure how to get more precision with the motion at this time. Okay. You see where those like those splotches on the head there? The dark green ones? Right? Now, you have frames where the head is turning. And now you have those like those light green lines there. So what you would do to smooth it out is take a frame like where the three lines are, which is like dark light, like right here. I wish I had the circle thing. Actually, no, let me add this in because I actually have something that I did for another podcast I could use for this that could show where is it? Did I delete it? I think I deleted it. Whatever, fuck it. So it's just moving those like colors to make it transition more to that other color. Right now it just snaps to it, like it goes from light green to dark green. What I would suggest for you to do is not make another like mid green to go between it, but instead use that dark green on one of those lines, like one of those lighter green lines, and have that there for when it's moving over to its other position, so that that other light green, once it's gone, just transitions over to the khaki color, and then you do the same thing for when the head's turning back, but to the other line. Like for when the head's turning right, you color the right light color, like light green, and then when it's turning left, you put the dark green on the light green line that you use for subpixel animation. I'm gonna have to I gotta draw arrows and shit to show you where exactly I'm talking about, like animator notes and shit. But yeah, it's more of anti-aliasing, not animating the anti-aliasing is subpixel animation. That's what that is.
Mm-hmm.
You can also just use that for the line work and stuff like that, and that's just more advanced techniques. But I know what's missing. Does anyone else see it though?
No.
Top bit.
It's not turning at all.
Top bit. To be.
Okay. All the anti-aliasing stuff was Spar's method and suggestion and all that, and that is very valid. But here's what I would do. Just copy and paste a frame. Just edit the frame timings. You don't need to draw anything else. This is good.
I mean, that is an option.
Just make the frames where everything's settled a little longer, and make the frames where he's moving around a little faster, just to give the illusion of a higher frame rate.
You know, right?
Top bit.
Top bit.
The three of us take previous frame, take forward frame, 50% opacity both.
The true anti-aliasing. Simulate interlaced video.
They said they kind of just gave us a top bit.
We'll do more on the top bit.
Top bit.
If you need to, you could actually subpixel animate that outline too.
Yeah.
Work smart.
That's viable strat.
And, what do you call this? You could even use that darker brown shade that you use next to the outline. Yeah, use those colors to portray it's moving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Though it's gonna experimentation. I mean, you're literally working within 3 pixels.
Yeah.
Yeah, this fight tiny.
It's small.
It is small.
But yeah, there it is. All right, we got 2 more submissions coming in, and both of them I'm pretty excited. One in concept and one in execution. Here's the concept. We got our boy Tinho from Them's Fighting Herds. Someone's actually making that mod.
Oh, finally.
Yeah.
Really good.
Not wings. I got the music stuck in my head now. Good job, thanks.
The moment I saw this animation, oh hey, Ryan is already playing in my head with the young voice. Okay, right. I'm afraid to start this one. I'm actually afraid to start this. How about you guys first?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'll start.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Okay. As a forewarning, I am going to be very, overall, I'm going to be very picky about anything Them's Fighting Herds in terms of, sprite recreations on this, because Them's Fighting Herds is a fucking beautiful game.
Mm-hmm.
It's so well animated. It's so just, it's really good. It's really good art. And I think that gives sprite recreations of it very high expectations for me. So I'm gonna be very like picky about it. So to start with this one, comparing it to Tianhua's idol in TFH, it's very stiff. It's very stiff. Like in TFH, they're moving around all over the place. Like every part of them is moving.
Mhm.
But here, it's like their head's moving, and you got the little foot slidey thingy. But that's it. There isn't really anything else going on here.
That's why I was afraid to start, because they are really animated. Like, they're like this some sort of kung fu master that actually knows how to flow between moves and such, and then like immediately go straight when it attacks.
Yeah, like their idol, especially like the idols and stuff in TFH are way smoother than the actual attacks if you look at them. So and Tianhua's is a really good demonstration of that. That like they got a really good like serpentine little thing going on with their body in the base game, of course. Like they like slither, and that adds so much to their character, and that's not here.
Yeah.
So like I'm just pointing out what's wrong right now, but it's kind of indicative of an issue I'm seeing with a lot of like beginner artists of being afraid to redraw things.
Yeah.
Like you want to animate, but you already took so long to make this sprite, so just reuse it. It'll be animated faster. You'll get this character out.
No. Do it.
No. Animate.
Do
please.
it.
This shit, and it will be great.
Me, Geek, and Wish will kick down the damn door, and we'll shake you, and we'll tell you to do it.
Redraw things.
Also, there's a misconception that if you don't animate so much, you'll finish it much more faster. Wrong. You know who's the living proof of that? Sai. Sai is the one who's working smart. They redraw everything, but they reuse on some parts where you don't notice it.
Yeah.
At all. And yeah, don't be afraid to redraw. Like common workspace, sketch underneath, draw 2 extreme poses, add an in between, then you add an in between. It is still a sketch, then you start spriting it like completely. Like, otherwise, it doesn't work. And for Tianho specifically, if you wanna make that serpentine move, you gotta make that like separate each body part on different layers, especially the head, and make them move in an S pattern and desync them a little bit.
Yeah.
Then you start drawing.
Here, I got a gif of their idol from the base game.
Yeah.
You should put that on screen for comparison.
Yeah.
I am a snob with this game's animation. It is so good.
Yeah, it is extremely good, and gosh, I worked on the predecessor for this, so.
Oh yeah, you worked on this game.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the backfire's wrong. Y'all see that? The wing fire. Yeah, you should probably fix that. Also, the eyes are wrong? What? Whoa, okay. There's a lot of things here.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
There's a lot to unpack here.
The eyes are the same color as the fire, guys.
Roughly, yeah. It's a slightly different color, but it's almost the same.
It's still a orange. The orange that's in the eye.
Yeah.
Hold up. I don't know. That looks like a color map glitch. Here's another diff. Fine.
It might be, because I don't remember their fire being green. Like, I remember it flares up, but I don't think that screen. Okay, yeah, that is a color map issue. Okay, the back 5 is correct.
Okay, but error aside, we goofed. It's fine.
Yeah, okay,
but
colors is...
But the point of of us bringing this up is still the same. Like, the movement is the issue here. Like, there's not enough movement.
Yeah, like they slither around. Like the reason they're moving their hoof around like that, it's not a stomp. It's not like Arizona's. They're moving it to actually allow their body to move back and forth. I'm doing it in real life now. Help.
Yeah, it's just like readjusting so to maintain balance.
Where is this from? This from a fighting game called Them's Fighting Herds. It's a good game. Go buy it. It's 15 bucks. It's got a lot. It got a lot of good shit. Go buy it.
Mm-hmm. Go buy it. Oh gosh.
Yeah, like.
But gosh, though, bring Tianhuo into them fighting herds. Into the fighting herds. Into rival.
Yeah.
It's a big feat.
Yep.
And you'd better take your time with this.
Step your game up, boy.
Yeah. And if you think you can't do it right now, work on a much more simpler character.
Oh yeah, start small. Please, animating a full body character is really hard. Animating a full moveset for that character is even harder. Animating something that isn't a human body is even harder, because how the hell do you animate like digigrade legs? Why are their ankles so huge? Help.
Correction, ungulate. But
Whatever.
Okay.
Same thing.
Yeah. It is a very big leap if you're starting off wanting to get to Tianhuo. It's one, you got them get the movements right. Two, you have to know how a horse or basically any hoofed creature moves, and then you still have constant fire.
Yeah. This has a lot going on in it, and it's a tall order. Also, I would like to preference how Geek is. It's very got high standards for this. I'll be the same way with Arizona. If someone's making an Arizona mod, I will fight you. You don't do it right. I will actually fight you.
And if you do Velvet, I will fight you.
Don't fuck with us, Herd fans. We never play the game.
Don't fight with them fighting Herds fans. We only play one character anyway.
I haven't gotten into TFH proper, but if I did, I would probably main Tianhuo, because they're rush down and I like rush down.
Yeah.
Dragons.
But the point of the podcast is this: this animation is stiff. Do the wiggle. Just like if you don't know how to do the wiggle, just ask us in the thing, whatever the fucking channel's called. God,
I can see you're missing a lot of the fundamentals to how an animation is structured. So, it feels like going into detail, and that would be an entirely different episode.
Yeah.
So, we'll just leave it at that for now.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you need help, feel free to ping us. Dude, we love the Fighting Herds characters. They're done right. They'll be amazing. People will down.
Yeah. I'll download it. All right.
Anyway,
let's wrap up this podcast with one final animation. And this one I'm fucking excited for. And you'll never guess why. You'll never guess why. Can you guess why? Can you fucking guess why?
I don't know. I don't know. I really can't tell why you'd be excited about this one.
His fucking name is Synchron, for crying out fucking loud. Holy shit!
The Synchron.
It's still the stone.
It's the stone.
Stone Luigi.
You didn't make it.
Yeah.
Goes far.
Hey.
Goes far.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
So, you're already setting the fucking... I'm already setting the bar way too fucking high for this. So, let's start off with the fucking good shit. Good shit, I love the fucking posing of the fucking hand you got going on there. Not only you got the actual, like, fighting cell down that you want, but, like, on the third kick, you got the little, like, hand thing going on. You could have, like, made it into a fist, but, you know, you got him posing his hand out. Fucking finger up. Fucking good shit. Here's the thing that I would actually, like, say as a fucking positive. I'm seeing Discount Olympia in the chat. You better shut the fuck up, Raven Trooper. I'll fight you. I'll fucking fight you right now. Don't do that. Anyway, what I would do is a very interesting choice to have a angled smear, and I've seen this done before in other fighting games. The Last Blade and Samurai Showdown are like two games that come to mind that does that. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it, but if we're going to be doing this, I would like the movement isn't really selling that smear well enough. And I know this is a work in progress. I can already see like the bits of the body still needing to be like cleaned up and shit. But like, be mindful of the timing when you're doing the like swing of the heel. That is very important when you're trying to like give something that has like this angled look to the smear, because angled smear means sharpness. I'm gonna tell you right now, like that's what it signifies visually. So if you're gonna be doing a sharp swing like that, you need to like illustrate the actual like timing of it properly. What I would do is before the foot is already like in front, instead of like being swung around, instead of having it just be like a couple pixels over it, exaggerate it and have it be like more towards the back instead, because that's a timing thing. The further the gap is between like one thing to the like one spot to the other, and it just like snaps to it, that's speed that you're seeing. Like, focus on the timing of where you're placing your arms and legs at to show that speed. It doesn't have to be like a smooth transition every time. Like, big gaps between moves, especially with a smear on top of it, it's fine. You're allowed to do that. I will like the timing and where you're drawing the legs and where you're drawing like whatever move that you're throwing out is the most important thing in my opinion. But yeah, I'm really trying to keep it at one thing. Passing it over to you guys. Yeah. Good job.
Wait, you
Nani? What?
you want to go next or should I?
Oh, okay. Alright, I'll go next. Yeah, third kick. The third kick. Also the same opinion, but I think is like, alright, you really need to sell this mirror more. It's so small for its motion. Like, I feel like just make it larger and you're done. That's my call. Other than that, Rick, I see you moving that reflections around. I am dying. I know it's a work. I feel the eyes are actually transparent.
I think it's just like a similar color. I don't think they're transparent. And then again, this is a very work in progress animation.
Yeah, it is. What else that I have? I don't know. It just feels like, you know, the third kick is the one that I have, but I can't point it.
You want to know
other
what?
than the smear.
the last frame before the kick goes back into idle. I want to know why the smear is going the opposite direction.
Oh, that's it.
Oh,
It
Yeah.
is. Wait, are they twisting around to kick? No.
Yeah, it's-
proper.
No. If
Wait.
it's
Okay.
at
Are they
the
kicking-
last frame, you see the smear at the heel instead of the toe of the foot. It should be at the toe of the foot, not the heel.
Also, like, they're spinning around, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, because like I feel like the start animation kind of like looks like they're still facing front, and then suddenly like spinning.
Yeah. No, there's frames missing there.
There's definitely frames missing.
And it's just this in betweens, if anything. I'm trying my
I
best.
I feel that you could also do something about making the impact better with the punches too.
Yeah, I was only about to say that specifically for second jab. Like jab 2 is kind of like, I understand it's like 1-2, they should be equal in strength, but like in game it feels a lot better, especially it looks a lot better when the second jab feels like it has more impact than the first.
Now it feels like it's weak. It's weaker than it should be, but yeah. That's about it. That's what I got.
mhm.
How about you, Geek?
Why isn't the tail doing that? Is that just a work in progress thing? But it's showing up in front of the shoe and then like not. It just like weaves.
Oh
on the
my
side.
goodness, I see what's going on here.
Yeah, it's like I know what's like actually supposed to be happening. Looks like the body is like turning away from the camera and then turning back towards the camera, and it's
No,
just kind of skipping that.
no. That there's something
not.
actually wrong here. So the first jab implies, and it looks that way, where instead of it starting off on the same like feet, for that one jab and one jab alone, the posture changes so the back foot is frontward. That's the only reason why the back is so exposed like this way, because like the position of the legs are like completely different between the first jab and the second, and it just snaps back.
I don't like that.
The easiest way to fix that is just to make sure that make sure that the legs are where they're at by just drawing over them. Like the actual placement on where they need to be is fine in my opinion, but it's just how they're like shaded and drawn is incorrect. Especially where the tail is. You can still turn the body, but you don't have to like change. You can twist the hips, but you don't need to like change the entire like foot position as well. The feet are fine. You just need to like draw the legs properly to like reflect where the idol is going into that. Or you could do it the spar way. And have the beginning of the first jab actually step forward, so it could actually be like a moving jab. I think that'd be pretty interesting. It will require you like redrawing the startup of the frames to reflect that, but hey, it'd be interesting.
Yeah.
I don't have any comment on that because like literally like halfway through the explanation that Spar has, I just noticed it and would probably say the same exact thing except the Spar mode. Yeah.
I don't know. Overall, the animation of this is a little like clunky. I don't know. The art itself is amazing, but the animation's kind of disjointed. I know it's still work in progress, but I don't know. Feels like there's a fundamental thing that's just not there that makes it clear. There's a sense of clarity that's kind of missing from this.
Yeah, it's more so like this modder is sorry, this modder probably hasn't gotten a full understanding on animation timing just yet. And to be completely fucking fair, animation timing is not something you think about when you're making pixel art. Like, I had to read that shit in a book. I had to read. I didn't like it, but I did it, you know?
Yeah, no, animation is an entirely different ballpark. Like, shit's hard.
Yeah. But,
I don't know why anybody would be a professional animator.
Also, Shank said, "You mean the seer way? Spar was first."
And also, just because Seer did the step forward thing, that's not the spar way. The spar way is finding an animation, seeing the animation, liking the animation, and then deciding that they're gonna do the most extra shit possible to do that. And if you don't think that's what Sprite Star is gonna do, wait until you see Definitive Edition Olympia. Wait.
Oh, right.
Fucking wait.
What? Did you spot something?
No, I'm telling them to wait for Definitive Edition Olympia, because I will show them the spar way of animating.
Yeah, one layer.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah. But yeah, overall, fucking, this is a, like, despite me having a lot to say about it, this is still a good animation. This is a great fucking work in progress. Like, it's very clear like what your intentions with this animation is, and you just got to follow through with it, and you got to make sure that you get everything as impactful as possible. You need help, fucking, like, at somebody, fucking DM me about this shit. I don't give a shit. I'll gush about it. I don't fucking do it. But
You better far.
What?
Get ready for me. You stop. I'm kidding.
yeah. But yeah, that's all the animations that we got for this podcast. Yeah. Round of applause for everybody this round. Not to say that like other submissions were lesser. We're clearly seeing that you guys are improving on this shit. And we fucking support the fuck out of that, man. But yeah, tune in next week for the next episode of Aether's Workshop Starry Eyes. And we will review some more animations. We'll give you some more tips. We'll give you some more tricks. And best of all, we'll help you improve your animations. So we'll catch you on the next one.
Remember to shine your way and reach your dreams. Keep it simple, everybody. Keep it simple.
Peace out, everybody. Did it. You said the line. Pretty good.
I'm waiting specifically 30 seconds to edit 69 again.
Yeah. No. Yeah.